Hey Body and Business family, my name is Isabella. I am the owner of 2 six-figure online businesses, and today I'm going to be talking about how you can start your print-on-demand store with $0. So what is print-on-demand? Print-on-demand is a service that you are able to customize your own clothing and someone else is fulfilling the orders for you. This can also fall under the dropshipping umbrella, since you are essentially going to be promoting those products to your audience and someone else will be fulfilling them for you. So print on demand is so appealing because you are selling products that you don't have to have inventory for. It's a very great business model for those that like to travel or don't have a place in their home to store inventory. This can also be really great passive income since you are not fulfilling these orders yourself. I see it kind of like a low risk way to start a business or clothing line. And with print on demand, you guys can create mugs, you can create cell phone cases, masks, you name it, they have it. I also know people that had successful tote bag print on demand business, so they even have things as random as tote bags as well. But I know print on demand can be a little bit intimidating to people at first because they're not really sure what platform to use and how to actually start it, which is why I wanted to make this video today to show you guys how you can do that. I looked through so many different print on demand services online and different websites, and I found the best one that I could for you guys that I've actually tried and have been successful with. And none of this is sponsored, so don't worry. I'm not just saying this because somebody is paying me to say this. Let's get right into this video. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to set up a website to showcase these products on. You guys can do that for $0 monthly through Big Cartel, which I have a tutorial about that I will leave the link right up here. Make sure you guys go watch that first to know how to set up your website so you can follow along with this tutorial after that's set up. A lot of people will actually tell you and encourage you to use Shopify when starting a print-on-demand business, which I just don't find necessary since Shopify does cost around $30 a month. You don't want to put money into a project unless you know and have confidence that this is going to make you money long term, which is why I do love to use Big Cartel. And again, guys, none of this is sponsored. This is just my rule of thumb and what I always do since Big Cartel is $0 monthly and very easy and simple to set up. So the print on demand service that I used was called Printful.com. Well, this is just the one that I used when I started my merch store originally for my dog's account. This platform is free to use. They don't have any monthly fees or anything like that. So you're going to go to Printful.com. This is the one I mentioned. And if you don't already have an account, all you have to do is sign up. It only takes a minute. And basically, like I said, there's no upfront fees, there's no monthly fees, and there's no like order minimums. So like you don't have to like have over 100 orders to place an order or anything like that. So it's perfect for beginners. So let's go ahead and sign in up here for me because I already have an account. So after you get everything set up, you're gonna go to this tab right here called Stores. And you guys can see I already created a store here, and you can also see down here that you guys can choose your store's platform and you guys can connect it through here. So this is Big Cartel's right here. If you guys are selling on any of these, you can actually just link it up directly through here, which is so convenient. That means that whenever somebody places an order through your site, look, like Etsy's here, there's so many different other ones. Once somebody places an order through your site, then it will automatically place the order in Printful, the system, and then it will ship it and everything. It's basically like hands-free. All you're doing is just driving the sales. So for example, I'm going to show you guys how to add a product to your store. So you're going to click Add Product, and it pulls up this entire catalog of what you guys can use to build your store from. And you guys can see there's so many different types of things you can create, but we're going to keep it super basic and just do something in women's clothing. So let's just say we wanted to create a t-shirt. So let's click on t-shirts. And because I am in the United States, it's just showing the results that ship in the United States. But luckily for you guys, no matter where you are in the world, Printful has a bunch of different warehouses all over the world. So you guys can ship internationally, which is super convenient. So I'm always going to go with the cheapest product to use. So this one is the cheapest one. It's like a very basic t-shirt. So we're going to click on that. It starts at $13. So this is how much it's going to cost you for them to send this and ship it and everything to your buyer. So you guys can change the colors here, and we're obviously going to do printing, but you guys can change the colors here to whatever color you guys want. And you guys can do multiple colors as well, order multiple colors, but for this video, we'll just do white. And then you guys can offer all sizes as well. It just depends on what you guys want to do, but you guys can offer all sizes here, which is so convenient, since if you were running an actual store out of your home, kind of like how we have, you'd have to order each size in different quantities. So this makes it very convenient for you. And then you can actually add text straight from here. So like if you don't want to do any designing outside of Printful, then you can. So if you wanted to do like a quote, add your quote here. I know some people, they started businesses with motivational quotes and things like that, and that was just something that they did. So with this, you can actually change the color of the font. So if you wanted to do like different fonts, like you could add it there. And then you guys have like graphics here you can use too. So like you can do different types of lettering and just different like types of customizations. Really up to you guys in whatever you guys choose to do. And then you guys can go to font and you guys can pick a font. And they have so many different ones, as you guys can see here. So what I personally do is I don't use the fonts here because I like to get really creative. And you guys know that I use this for my dog's merch store. So what I did was I clicked choose file, and all I did was I uploaded pictures that I wanted to use on the shirts, and I just created this cartoon of her in this app called PixArt. And you guys can also do this with different types of apps. I know Canva is another great one that people use for print on demand, so you guys can check out Canva as well. But they have clip art here too, so like if you really wanted to add some basic clip art, they have some fun things here as well. So now that we have our shirt looking like how we want it, we're gonna click on proceed to mockups. And in this page, they actually give you so many different ways that you guys can display this on your website. So they're giving you like different models, what kind of model you want to show, which I think it looks very realistic too. When I first saw this, I was like, there's no way this is going to look realistic, but this looks really good. So once you get one that you really like, you guys can just click proceed to details. And then you're going to just put in your product title. So we're going to say Mika the Husky t-shirt, and then click proceed to pricing. Now, this is where you guys are going to have to really think about how much you want to charge your customers for this t-shirt. So in this situation, you could say, okay, I want my profit to be $10, and they tell you what the retail price is going to be in that situation. But they also show you the Printful price, but they also indicate that it doesn't include tax, shipping, or other additional charges, which we should be able to see within the next page. So then go ahead and click. So then you can go ahead and click Save Product. Once this is finished, go ahead and click Save Product. And then after they see what design you have, they actually give you other recommendations of other things you guys can add to the store through there. So you guys can really just have fun with this and just keep adding products to this store, and it will automatically hook up to your Big Cartel store, and you'll be able to put these in your Big Cartel store. If you have problems adding it as a product, literally all you guys have to do is just copy and save this image and then just upload it into Big Cartel, like in that tutorial that I show you guys on my YouTube channel of how to set up the Big Cartel shop. So here is an example of someone that placed an order and how the order process looks. And if for any reason you're having trouble automating your store with Printful, all you guys have to do is come up here and click new order, and then just copy and paste all the information that your customer put in to that order system. So you can do it manually too, which I actually like to do it manually myself, but that's just me liking to have control. So then once somebody does place an order, once it's shipped, they give you a tracking number. And if everything's hooked up right, they will send the customer the tracking number directly from Printful. If not, you can manually put it into your Big Cartel shop, like I show you guys how to do it in my Big Cartel tutorial. I also really like how they have the Printful price here, because they show you how much the customer paid, what the price is of the cost of the item, and how much your profit was in the end. And you guys can see down here, the flat rate shipping to this customer costed $4.50 of tax. So they included that in the Printful price here. So once you have your Printful store set up, this is when you're gonna start strategizing of how you're going to market this Printful shop. Learning how to use print on demand actually opens a lot of different doors, because there's so many different ways that you can do print on demand. You can use print on demand through Etsy. You can use print on demand. There's so many different ways. And I really like with Printful too, how you can set your own profit margins. So it's not saying like, okay, for this one, you're going to make this much, because I have seen a lot of print on demand fulfillment places that require you to just kind of go with what they're recommending for you instead of you setting your own prices. If you guys want to learn about the differences between a clothing brand that you are ordering in bulk for and fulfilling yourself versus print on demand, I actually just filmed a YouTube tutorial, and I'll leave the link up here and in the description box as well if you want to go check that out if you're considering buying in bulk and shipping yourself. When buying in bulk and shipping yourself, you do have more control over your brand and how things are done. So it just depends on what type of business model you're into, and hopefully that video helps you make that decision. And again, you guys, I have an entire step-by-step playlist of how you can start your business for $0 monthly, how to set up that website, how to get your domain for super cheap, or you guys can just use the domain that actually comes with Big Cartel, how to name your business, and the most important thing is how to market your business. I have several videos on that as well that are on my YouTube channel ready for you to watch. Of course, if this video helped you and you learned something new, make sure you guys smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm so I can continue to make videos like this and help you guys make more money. Love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.